Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Noella, an international student from Kenya living in Vilnius, Lithuania. Yeah, I'll just go straight into it. Now let me say thank you first for the growth, the new members to the family. Thank you guys for the support. Yeah, we're growing and I'm happy. I'm truly happy and I'm grateful, most importantly. As you can tell by the channel, by the topic, today we're talking about jobs in Lithuania for students. This is very important, as we mentioned with Harriet in the other channel, the other video. What's wrong with me today? That it's very obvious that when students want to move abroad, the first question is, are there jobs to be done by students? Yeah, so I will tell you the context. I like to set context that people can understand, as opposed to just getting into it, because it's not a very known place. Lithuania is still a developing country in the EU. Living standard or cost of living actually is a bit low, but also this depends on what you like, what you do, so such things. But so definitely this also has an implication on the salary that is expected. People could say it's low, but it's are you comparing it to Germany or Sweden? But then the life is not as expensive. Yeah, master student, as I've continuously mentioned in my videos, are allowed to work full-time, which is amazing. So a lot of people work in customer support, IT support. What else have I seen people doing? There's some few digital marketing, calling centers. And you can work full-time again, so that is awesome. If you have some experience, better for you. It's going to be very easy, because there is a lot of jobs in the Lithuanian market if you have skills. Especially if you do not have skills, probably start building those skills. So there's a lot of courses you can take online, master classes, yeah, and everything will be okay. Now the question comes to two things. First of all, when you arrive, and the second part would be for bachelor students. When you arrive, you will not get the card immediately. It's only until your visa almost comes to an end. So between this time, I would say, especially for the girls, you can easily become a nanny if you have a visa, because parents here, at least the ones I've worked with, they don't check. So as long as you're here, you are legally, they will ask you, are you legal? Do you have papers? And that's it. Nanny job is actually really nice, but at the same time, it's important for you to be able to have known the area a bit, because you are supposed to be interesting to these kids. Personally, I could take them out, take them on their appointments, pick them up. We could go for picnics and such things. So you have to be knowing these places. That means you have to be outgoing. Whether you have people or not, you have to be doing things on your own to build yourself up. Then there is preschool teachers also. A lot of kindergartens, especially there's new kindergartens that are continuously requiring English teachers. You can take such jobs on part-time basis. The most popular with the guys would be Wolt, what is it called, delivery drivers, or even just Bolt taxi drivers. Yeah, that's really popular with guys. I think that's the best job, to be honest, because I even had a friend and we were talking, and he does this, and he's like, yeah, it's very easy and very flexible, so you can plan your time. You can go out when only there is surges or a specific time when there's not so much cars and you'll make more money, such things. And to deliver food as well. There are some times where there's not so many drivers and people that do need food, like when it's raining or something like that. So such job. Then there is like meal prep in kitchens, meal prep and like dishwasher in kitchen. This, you have to be really strong to do this job. It requires a lot. You have to be standing for quite a while, but you know what you're looking for, so you have to persevere truly, because if you say you're just going to lazy around, how will you be able to cater to yourself? Another one would be e-shop admins. But for you to be like an e-shop and administrator, you will have to have networked, so that's somebody who has like a side hustle to let you run it. Yeah, so continuously try to be building your network. Don't stay too much into the group, because if for me as an African, if I say like I want to just stay around African, how will I know of a Lithuanian woman who has like a shop, like an e-shop with cosmetics from Korea, and wants somebody to do it? So you have to be outgoing, try to meet people in a conscious manner and with a lot of intention, because this is like, opportunity comes to people who create it. If you just sit down and wait for things to happen to you, you will be getting like how do you call breadcrumbs. But if you make things happen yourself, it's going to have more impact in my thinking. Then there is definitely working with the international brands in I think it's actually meal preps. McDonald's, his Burger King. Yeah, if you know the language, you can move to the front side, and it's very important to. Okay, no, let me just finish this part. So with those international brands, you just walk into them and ask them like, I'm looking for a job. If they are recruiting, they will give you a form to fill. Then you will, they will take it to the offices, and then they will call you and stuff like that. And life moves. Two important things that I want you to pay attention to. One is a principle that is known as positioning and packaging. This principle is just like is like when it comes to like strategy or even marketing, that as a brand that you're looking for a job, you are a brand, you're representing yourself, you are a brand yourself. How have you positioned and packaged yourself to access such opportunities? You have to be very aware how you carry yourself, whether it's in terms of how you speak, how you dress, how you carry yourself. Are you a confident person? Do you know what you're trying to achieve? So you have to be very, very aware of that. Don't be caught in the what do they call, like a ship, like a bandwagon, people who say this and that. No, there'll be people who will tell you like there are no jobs in Lithuania, and be like, are you sure? So know what you want, and also understand how the environment works, then go for it. It's good to. I have worked as a nanny and as an e-shop administrator. And I will tell you for sure, when I was a nanny for 2 families, and when I was a nanny, the first family, like I was very, how I just handle myself, and the father of the kids was like, wow, you know what, I want you to apply to the company I'm working with, and I will recommend you, like, right. He even gave me the name of the recruitment specialist. Yeah, like write her personal email and tell her that about me. And yeah, I had 2 interviews, but it really didn't resolve into something that we agreed upon, because I think the timing was really off. They wanted somebody to work like night shift, which honestly I cannot, and I just know my body. And also, like the other family, the lady had like an e-shop for some imported stuff, like some lamb from just exotic things from Australia, whatnot, doesn't matter. And just by me being, you know, the person I was to her children when, you know, she would go out and stuff like that, she really didn't have to worry. Probably only the first 2 times she was, you know, calling me like, is everything okay, do you need anything, what? And I'm like, no, we're good, whatnot. The kids enjoyed me, I enjoyed them. I took full responsibility. When she's away, I'm like, I'm in charge, and we were all happy. So she was like, you know what, why don't you also do this, like be an admin for my shop, because she saw how diligent I was. This is just to give you an example of the things that you can actively do to sustain yourself and also like have a good time and build skills. And the most important thing would be networking. As I mentioned before, try as much as you can to meet people from different societies, from, you know, just be outgoing. There's so many things that are happening within that you could participate in, and thereby you meet people. And when you meet with people, be very honest and just say, I'm actually looking for something. Whether many a times people will ask for your resume, you share, but be you know, checking and trying to push gently though. Do not do not be scared at all. That would be it actually. So I hope you enjoyed. Give me a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what else you would like me to cover, so that I can make your, how you say, make you less nervous if you're coming this size, and if you're here, probably to open your eyes a bit more to see some opportunities where you are not really focusing on. That's it. See you on the next one. Be kind to yourself. Bye.